Friends of killers? Did something trigger or it? Or were they always a little off? My buddy Carter was the kind of kid who'd eat the burnt pancakes so you didn't have to. Eagle Scout at 14, he stayed after the school events until 3 a.m. just to help janitors stack chairs. The kind of guy who learned EMT training, not because he was interested in it, but because he might need it one day. His dad took his own life junior year, OD'd in the garage while Carter was at a shelter handing out free meals to the homeless. His dad left a note about Carter's mom and his best friend Bill about how Carter wasn't his and how the affair had been happening for almost 20 years. But by the time Carter found his dad's body, his mom had already burned the note. At the funeral, she told everyone his dad had been secretly depressed. The whole town bought it. Bill moved in 3 months later. To help with bills, his mom said. Carter needs a father figure, she said. At the funeral, Bill had given the eulogy about losing his best friend. Now he slept in his best friend's bed. The wedding was small, quick. Carter was the ring bearer. That's when the erasure started. Carter came home from school to find his dad's things boxed in the garage. Trophies from coaching Carter's little league, father-son camping photos, his dad's cologne. Carter, we need to move forward, Bill said. Your mom needs this. His mom nodded. Xanax glazed, wine glass at noon. Carter found his dad's watch, the one Grandpa gave him, in the garbage. Bill caught him digging it out. Stealing from your mother now? Loud enough for the neighbors to hear. The beatings started carefully. Bill had been a cop 2 towns over and knew exactly where bruises wouldn't show, how long they'd last. Open-handed to not leave knuckle marks. Never the face during school months. Always when mom was passed out on her new prescription cocktail that Bill's doctor friend provided. Double the normal dose, Carter heard him tell her once. You've been through so much. She'd wake up to Carter crying, Bill comforting him about his nightmares. She started sleeping through Carter's screams. First parent-teacher conference. Bill played concerned stepfather perfectly. Showed Carter's teacher's videos on his phone. Carter screaming, throwing things, having episodes. What the videos didn't show was the 2 hours before. Bill's hands around Carter's throat, telling him his dad was a coward who chose death over raising a disappointment. We're getting him help, Bill told the teachers. It's been so hard since his father's troubles. They looked at Carter with pity. The troubled kid with the suicidal father. Bill's therapist friend diagnosed Carter with complicated grief disorder and oppositional defiance. Official papers filed with the school. The pills made Carter's hands shake, his words slur. When he tried to tell the school counselor about Bill, she wrote down delusional episodes and projecting unresolved father issues. Called Bill to pick him up early. That night's beating was the worst yet. The Columbia scholarship his dad had started saving for when Carter was born, Bill managed it now. Spent it on his own kids from his first marriage who visited weekends. Called Carter psycho at the dinner table while Bill smiled. When Carter's grandmother asked about college funds at Thanksgiving, Bill pulled out forged bank statements showing Carter had been stealing from it. We didn't want to worry you, he told her, hand on Carter's mom's sedated shoulder. We're handling it. Grandma stopped calling. Thursday before Thanksgiving break, Carter finally snapped, grabbed Bill's wrist mid-swing, pushed him backward. Bill fell into the coffee table, tiny cut on his forehead, called 911. My stepson attacked me. I think he's having a psychotic break. His father committed suicide. Please hurry, I'm scared. Cops who knew Bill from the force showed up. Carter in handcuffs on his own lawn. Domestic incident on the report. School resource officer pulled Carter aside Monday. We're watching you now. The thing about his mom was the hardest. She'd wake up sometimes, almost lucid, look at Carter like she wanted to say something. Then Bill would hand her the pills, kiss her forehead, and she'd fade again. The night Carter begged her, really begged on his knees, to see what was happening. She looked at him with nothing behind her eyes and said, why can't you just be grateful? That's when Bill started the checks. Random body searches for doc drugs, weapons, made Carter strip in the living room. This is what happens to criminals in jail. You want to act like one? Get treated like one. Hands everywhere they shouldn't be. Your dad never taught you how to be a man. Someone has to. Carter stood there, 14 years old, naked in his own house. Bill's phone recording for documentation of compliance. I was at their house the day before Thanksgiving. Bill answered the door, big smile, firm handshake. Carter's upstairs doing homework. You know how we have to stay on him about his grades now. Carter's room looked wrong. Bare walls, no lock on the door, mattress on the floor. Where's all your stuff? I asked. Carter just stared at nothing. Same look his dad probably had at the end. His phone buzzed. Bill calling him down for dinner. Carter walked to his closet, pushed aside the hanging clothes. His dad's hunting rifle was propped in the corner. The one Bill didn't know he'd hidden. Box of shells underneath his old scout uniform. I think it's best if you head out, he told me. Full story on channel linked below.